me and my girlfriend at the time are going to the Logan Square Auditorium for Chikara for their Tag World Grand Prix. We didn't have enough money to go for both shows that they had that day, so we ended up just going for the night show. So we get up to Chicago, and this is really the first big trip that me and her had taken at this point, and I really wanted to make it special for her. So, we get to the venue, and apparently at the time it was just right as the show was ending for the first show, and, they were told everybody to wait out that had tickets for the second show. My wife really had to use the bathroom at this point. So I go in, and I'm waiting for her at the time, and, different wrestlers are walking out, and, they're, high-fiving fans and stuff like that. And one of them I caught was Colt Cabana. And I'd seen Colt at different indies around Illinois at this point, but he recognized me. He goes, "Hey, good seeing you again." And I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "You staying for the show?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course I'm staying for the show." I'm like, "Actually, I kind of need your help with something." He's like, "Well, what's going on?" And I go, "I need your help propose to my girlfriend." He's like, "What are we doing?" As soon as I said that, he was just all for it. It was so great. So we talked about it for a little bit, and he's like, "We'll improvise on the fly. I'll see you out there." I'm like, "Great." Literally 30 seconds after he left, my wife comes back. He goes, "See anybody important?" I'm like, "No, not really." So we go back downstairs. We wait in line. We finally get to our seats, and I'm just like, "Hey, let's go see, what they got for merch." Colt's rocking his, creative has nothing for you merch, and all the great Colt merch, coltmerch.com. And he was just like, "Oh yeah, I remember you. Yeah. What do you think of the stuff? What you think about?" And she's like, "I don't know. You kind of like your creative has nothing for you shirt." He's like, "Well, what if I can give it to you for free?" She's like, "I absolutely love that. That'd be great. I love you for that." He goes, "Well, what if I could give you something else for free?" He points down, and I'm on one knee holding my ring, and she starts losing her mind, and Colt makes the biggest announcement right there in line for merch. "Hey, this guy's trying to propose to his girlfriend," and of course she said yes. The only reason I bring up this story is because it's literally 8 years to the day that it happened. I just want to say thank you, Colt, for making that a possibility. You were a big help that day, and I will continue to support you until the end of time just because of that. You didn't have to help us. You didn't have to go out of your way to make that day super special for both of us. The wrestling really that day was second to the fact that I just really wanted to show my girlfriend, now wife, that I loved her, and that just wrestling was just that much a part of it. And I just want to say thank you, Colt. Thank you so much.
What if I can give you eternal love for free? And essentially, I did it. I did all of that. You're welcome. I'm the greatest human being of all time. I definitely remember that situation. I remember how nervous he was. I remember a little bit of how awkward it was because, like he said, it wasn't the most planned out thing. It was, I'll call it on the fly. And maybe we should have done a little production value. Maybe we should have done a run through of some sort, which we did not. But at the end of the day, this couple was at their favorite thing, professional wrestling, and they have a moment and a memory they will have forever. What I like about this and what I like about the call is a good wrestling couple. Love a good wrestling couple. Wrestling couples become a fabric of the wrestling shows. There's just all different characters that always head to the shows. The show, the merch table, the ambiance, the aura, the people, the ring announcer, the referee, and the magic and the moments that happen. And that's exactly what happened. And I'm glad I could be of service in a memory that has lasted 8 years now. 8 years and counting. Hey, thanks for watching. That call was part of a whole podcast called Wrestling Anonymous. Listen to the whole thing weekly. Wherever you listen to your podcast, go subscribe. While you're at it, subscribe right here on YouTube to Colt Cabana's channel. Thank you.